Welcome to Art and Soul, the space where creativity meets consciousness and where every brushstroke, breath, and moment becomes a doorway back to your spirit. I'm Tristan, animation artist, mama, yogi, sound healer, and lifelong student of the creative journey. And today, we'll begin with something we all share, the tiny spark inside us, the creative spark. You know, I truly believe that we're all born artists. Not in the draw perfect portrait way, but in the way a child instinctively creates. Freely, joyfully, without hesitation, without thinking about outcomes or whether it's good enough. But somewhere along the path, life distracts us or discourages us. We start to compare, to doubt, to hesitate. Our minds drift to the fear of mistakes, to the negative stories we've practiced for years. And it's easy, so easy, for our minds to choose the negative. It's actually a survival instinct. The mind scans for danger, for what might go wrong. But creativity lives in the opposite direction, in openness, curiosity, receptivity, and presence. Positivity isn't pretending everything is perfect. It's choosing to return again and again to the light. It's a practice. It's a skill, a frequency you tune into like a radio station. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes to see possibility instead of limitation. When I first found animation and art, it wasn't just a career. It felt like someone had handed me the key to another dimension. Drawing became this portal where time disappeared. I'd sit for hours, completely absorbed in that state, that flow. It became my meditation before I even knew what meditation was. Even then, I didn't understand it the way I do now. I didn't realize I was training my mind to be present. I didn't know that creating from a positive, expansive place would shape not just my art, but my entire life. What I did know was when I allowed myself to play, explore, and trust that little spark, I felt more like myself. And that feeling, that alignment, attracted the right people, the right opportunities, the right path. Creativity is a frequency, and positivity is the dial that helps you tune in. Flow doesn't happen when we grip too tightly. It happens when we release the outcome, when we stop thinking about who will see it or whether it's productive or whether it's too good. When we create from a positive, present moment state, our energy expands. We open the door for better things to move towards us, new ideas, new possibilities, new versions of ourselves. I remind myself often, my job is to create from the heart. The universe takes care of where it goes. And when I hold that mindset, my art feels lighter, my life feels lighter. So if your mind tends to go to the negative first, you're not alone. But every time you gently guide it back to the present moment, to gratitude, to possibility, to breath, you raise the frequency you're creating from. Let's take a moment, wherever you are. Take a gentle breath in through the nose. Hold and exhale slowly through the mouth. Again, inhale light. Exhale any heaviness. Now imagine a tiny flame glowing behind your heart. Warm, steady, ancient. This is your creative spark, the part of you that is never left. If you have a pen and paper, just let your hand move. Don't think, don't plan. Let the line wander. Let it breathe. What you're drawing doesn't matter. What matters is the energy you bring to it. Draw from curiosity. Draw from gratitude. Draw from presence. This is art as meditation. This is creativity as frequency. And this is you coming home. Your creativity is not something you have to earn. It's not tied to your productivity, your skill level, or your career. It's your birthright, your flame. And the more you choose positivity, the more you choose presence, and the brighter that flame becomes. You begin to attract the people, places, and paths that match your energy, because creativity isn't something you just do. It's something you become.